Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more Hearts of Iron for Kaiserreich, playing as the American Union state, trying to push through Chile, but it turns out mountains are a little difficult to deal with. Kind of makes me wish I had some mountaineers, but I don't. Oh well, we'll finish them all off. In the meantime, we are fighting the Third International. Namely, we got Norway, we got the Socialist Republic of Sardinia, really, and the Commune of France. Now, it occurred to me, this is a pretty good opportunity if we want to try and use this war as an opportunity to create a puppet that will give us a staging area to attack the French Republic, the British Reconstruction Authority, and so on when we inevitably end up fighting the Entente. So I did go ahead and take my super combat with army, and we're going to try to do a landing over here if I can. Now, why here instead of, I don't know, Norway or whatever? Mostly because I'm finding it very difficult to get to the naval control that I'm going to need. Select this fleet right here. You can see here that a lot of the sea tiles are kind of blocked off to us. We have no information about the region, and I don't think we can get into the western approaches and stuff like that. We're going to need to have a bit more kind of range, I think it is. But we can get down here. If we can just get some ships into this sea tile, I think that's all we'll need for the control to land. And you can't send a naval invasion without control of the sea tiles, or at least some intelligence. So this might be all that we're going to end up needing. And if we want to be able to attack Norway, we may need to kill Iceland or something. For now, let's go ahead and finish up the wars that we've got, but I probably should take some of my troops and get them in position to try and kill Iceland and Norway and so on. Chile has capitulated. Good. Those troops are now free to go about their business. You, sir, front line around everything here, because we're going to have to kill Bolivia next. You guys, let's go ahead and set up a naval invasion to get to Iceland. We'll go from Philadelphia, I guess, and just start setting up something here. It's probably going to be a while before we can get there, though, right? Let's see. It's going to take 84 days in order to actually prepare for it. How long is it going to take to justify a war goal? 160 days? Oh, yuck. All right, we'll go ahead and start doing that. So Chile is gone. Perfect. They have no leftover troops, so this area is completely under my control. Now we need to be able to kill them. We are almost done, actually, with our justification of war, so once the troops are in position, we'll kill Bolivia. Free civilian factories. What should we work on next? We could start improving some of our vassals. How are we doing on infrastructure? Let's get a little bit down over here, I guess. Along here. Most things are looking better, I think. We'll be okay here. This all seems kind of reasonable. All right. What about naval dockyards? Any more we want to do here? We could. Oh, wait. No. We need to build the nuclear reactors. Of course. I've got nuclear reactors available. We haven't researched the bomb yet, but let's go ahead and start building them. You can only get like one in every state, so we'll just prioritize some of these for now. But yeah, I think getting more nukes sounds like a great idea. Start getting the material we'll need. Get the nuclear bombs, guys. It will be amazing. All right, now we can kill Bolivia. Once I get my troops in position, we will do exactly that. Brazil. I don't want to get more rubber from you necessarily, because then you'll get autonomy points. Let's just go for a little bit from the Germans. Shouldn't hurt me that much. All right. Ugh, that's pretty good. So how long is it going to take to get you guys? 84 days to get an invasion path to the Socialist Republic of Italy and Sardinia. And then we're going to have to do a naval invasion of France. But hopefully by then, we're going to have a little bit more naval range. Oh, come on, game. Now is not the time to start freezing up on me. Gosh, every once in a while, it just completely comes to a standstill. I'm always worried that I'm going to lose, like, my recording footage. Oh, well, whatever. Okay, we could modify the government. We have plenty of political power, so I don't have a problem with doing that. Could go for the light bomber manufacturer, which actually does improve our close air support, which is pretty good. We have no use for either of these. Chief of the Air Force. Battlefield support doctrine would be pretty good. Kind of like this idea, actually. Let's go ahead and pick this guy up. We can actually do both, but I'll save some political power just in case. You never really know what's going to go on. Yeah, so we can't reach Norway the way things currently stand. I don't think, anyway. I don't really have to do long-distance naval invasions very often. Maybe I'm missing a crucial mechanic, but I'm pretty confident that we can't. Let's go ahead and take our fleet. You can stop patrolling there. Why don't you go dock up here for a little bit. Go to Boston. I hear it's wonderful this time of year. There we go. We'll have to split the Navy up, because we're going to have to get some naval superiority and intelligence of all of the sea tiles that we travel through, which unfortunately is going to be quite a bit. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 sea tiles that we have to have intelligence on in order to do that. That's going to be fun. All right, so dive bombing is done. We can keep working down the doctrine. Industry is fine. Engineering could start working on upgrades to the radar, which is a little tempting. Upgrades to fighters. I kind of want to go down some strategic bombers, but let's see. Can't do anything there. Haven't finished researching or getting the national focus. Don't need to worry about doctrines. Could go for an improve to the anti-tank real quick. And it's only going to take 16 days. We'll go ahead and do that since it's very fast. And we'll figure something else out after that. 11 divisions. That's pretty generous of you. Thank you. I will gladly take. Hey, Argentina, give me the rest of your steel. Thank you. Sure, we're going to need it. Air wings with no missions. You sure? Oh. No? What is going on? I think it's the Navy. It's totally my naval wing. I have an ace over my naval carriers? Oh, whatever. All right, troops, you almost in position? These are some of the orange troops. We'll wait until they are here. This is a lot of mountains in Bolivia. Lots of mountains and forests. My tanks are not going to be very effective here, I'm afraid. Let's go ahead and start getting a planning bonus or something. Straight through here. He's not feeling super confident right now. Is the problem an infrastructure issue? Could use a little bit more in some of these areas, but no, for the most part, I think we're going to be okay. He's just not feeling very confident, but I think we'll be all right. I think we're going to be A-okay. All right, here come divisions from the Germans, and we are now in position, which means it is time to declare war. We will call in all of our allies. And skadoosh. Okay, once these guys have all joined, we'll have all the borders available to us, and go. Let's see. I need some places I can punch through. Let's go ahead and start pushing here. You tanks kill the militia. Just want to start breaking through so he has to kind of fall back on his heel. Both of you, see if you can push through this way. You have, like, no organization in these mountains. See if you guys can push through this. Do we have the air superiority? Yes, we do. Okay. Making sure, making sure. Anti-tank upgrade is done. Good. Anything we need here? Wouldn't mind getting the extra heart attack and stuff. Also, could continue working down some upgrades to the companies. Don't think we need to worry about armor from here on out. Improved anti-tank is nice and all. Let's go ahead and start working on a new strategic bomber, though. Because I think that I'm going to need them. You guys are doing a terrible job. Stop what you're doing. It's a bad fight, and you know it. We should be able to push through here, though, a little bit. Okay, the militia is falling before me. Just keep their organization low, and let's see what we can do. Can you pop in here real quick? See if we can grab the airbase? That would be nice. Answer is no. Yeah, tanks and forests and mountains. Understandably, not the best combination, and we are, in fact, running out of organization. Eek. Woodward's battleships is done. Next. Don't think we need to worry about battle cruisers. New battleships is tempting, but we're already going to have, like, all the battleship models we want. The fleet and being doctrines are nice. Could also work toward the Army Ranger Corps in order to get the extra recon, which is nice. Could go for Pax Americana. Could go for the American School now. Could go for War Plan Red so we can kill Canada. I'm kind of curious what this is going to do. Let's go for the American School and see if we can get it. I'm just curious. Maybe Brazil has some tech that I want or something. I don't know. Let's see if we can push through these guys here. Nope. Wow, we actually are having some trouble, aren't we? These tanks are not as good as I thought they would be. Even with the terrain penalties, I mean, is what I'm trying to say. They're just struggling. Yeah, we can't get, like, any meaningful amount of organization at all. That is sort of shocking to me, actually. Sort of. Alright. Tell you what, you guys push through this way. Just keep breaking through. Split them up a bit. See if we can make a push to La Paz. Or however you call it. I don't know. You guys are basically just going to go this way. You guys are also going to try to punch through. If I can get some... Whoa! Hello, phone. What is going on there? Let's turn that down. Thank you. That was annoying. Anyway, yeah, if we can get some surrounds here, that would be excellent. Okay, so we're making more progress in Fleet and Being. We could go for Hunter-Killer Groups, which doesn't do a lot for me, but it heads toward Floating Fortress, which I definitely do want. And 31 days is not a lot of time, so let's go ahead and keep working down that route. There we go, guys. You're doing good, doing good. Some of these tanks are really slow to catch up, unfortunately, but there we go. Yeah, we're just hitting the same units again and again. Kind of a hammer and anvil thing, I guess. I don't know. Okay, you guys get your organization back. Stay here, stay here, stay here, stay here. Jet fighters are done. Good. Now head toward the capital. So if jet fighters are done, what else do we want to work on? Tactical bombers are tempting. Which ones dropped the... Which ones dropped the nuclear bombs? It's strategic bombers, right? Or is it the tactical? I feel like it's strategic, and I'm kind of worried I'm making a horrible mistake, but oh well. Let's start working on a Mark IV battleship. We are still producing quite a few of them at the moment. A few extra battleships per year, which I like quite a bit. I'm really hopeful that this is going to work out nicely for me. And that we will be able to just outgun the Entente. They'll have more ships, but if I get to keep all of the battleships, then maybe it won't matter. We're going to see. All right, come on, guys. You need to apply more pressure here. You guys need to be able to start taking some land. Come on. I don't feel like any of this should be that bad. Tanks. Can you guys do anything at all? Anyone? Bueller? Maybe, maybe not. We'll try, though. I just want his troops pinned down so they don't feel like they can reinforce their capital. We're almost at a point where we can get some sort of surround. At the same time, we're also in a position where we totally could get surrounded, too, so... Always the danger when you do kind of spearhead maneuvers like this, but... Oh, well. Okay, good. Slight surround on this. Somehow I'm supposed to get through to your capital, though. Right now, that's not looking particularly likely. You guys finish them off. You guys hold and hold, please. Just get your organization up. Stop what you're doing. Stop trying to redeploy. No one wants you to go here. Whatever, let's give it a shot. We need a lot more reinforcements than that. They can't get any organization because they keep trying to redeploy themselves. Why are only 7 divisions over here? Where are the rest of them? 22 along here. That's interesting. Oh! That's the offensive line. I get it. I get it. Delete this order. Your offensive line is basically just to get here. There we go. Alright, you know what? I'll let them redeploy for a little bit. Let's not worry about it. Hunter-Killer Groups is done. Perfect. Now we can go for Floating Fortress. Battleship Organization and Capital Ship Armor plus 10% is quite nice. Let's clear this out real quick. Still not seeing any surrounds, which I do still want. Can you guys apply pressure to this? Kind of. Can you guys all kill this? Not yet, you can't. Organization's just too darn low. Well, let's see if we can just aggressively push through here. I want to start... if I can't surround him and kill his troops, I want all of his troops to get stuck in one place so they take massive amounts of attrition. That's what I'd like to do. Battleship is done! Excellent. Okay, so we could keep working down some sort of doctrine. Direct ground support is tempting, but maybe we want to go towards some more companies. Let's go for the maintenance companies so that my my tanks and my mechanized and motorized kind of hold together a little bit better. Outdated equipment in production. We're going to create a new Mark version of the level 4 battleship. Let's add in a bit more armor and gun. Can I fit in? No, that's all I can fit in here. Alright, reliability goes down by 1%, but otherwise, that's a bit of extra piercing. And a small amount of extra armor, but you never know. Could work out. Better range, too, which I do like. Shore bombard. Ooh, that could be nice. All right, let's go ahead and create that as a variant. And what we're going to do with all of you, then, is say, just finish the battleship you're currently working on. So you don't waste any more time, except for, like, you, because you've barely made any progress at all. So we'll switch you immediately over to the new battleship like so. Go for infinite. You can switch over since you've barely made any progress. Good. And the rest of you should be okay. And then we're going to add in several new lines of battleship. Like this. Okay, and then as we free up our dockyards, as they finish up these ships, they will automatically start working on the new ones, which we'll send to the battleship fleet. You know, I'm really counting on Riemann being right about these battleships being the best in almost any configuration. I'm really counting on it. He was pretty convincing in his video, but man, I hope he's right. We also should start production of some jet fighters and stuff now, actually. Let's go ahead and stop producing so many fighters and close air support, because I do want to create these jet fighters. We could try creating a slight variant, maybe some extra agility. That could be kind of good. All right, we're going to do that. And you'll produce the Mark I jet fighter instead, like so. Okay. Jets. That's going to change everything in this world. And we're still producing some medium and heavy tanks. We'll need to produce some in order to do reinforcements, but we can probably reduce this quite a bit. Let's go ahead and reduce the number of medium tanks we are making, and instead start making some more modern tanks, which unfortunately do require chromium, and we're not going to have a load of that on hand. So I'm a little concerned about that. Oh, wow, 92? Is there even that much available? Not really. We can get some. That's a lot of chromium. South African. Okay, we can trade with the South Africans for a while. But once I fight the Entente, I know that that's going to change. So that's a little scary, actually. Yeah, I'm quite concerned that we're not going to be able to have enough chromium going forward to supply all the modern tanks that we want. No, I do want to trade with Cuba. Never mind. We'll trade with less with the Germans. And for steel, we're looking okay right now. Let's trade a little less with Deutsche Mittelafrika. And Sweden. And the German Empire. Oop. It's a little too much. There we go. Okay. Good. Can you please get a cutoff, like, right here? This is what I'd like to see. Alright, this will be a small surround, but I think it'll be enough. We actually have a reasonable amount of organization now, so there we go. Alright, you don't have a lot of troops here, but that's fine. Go ahead and push. There shouldn't be anything left. Let's kill these guys. And is that an overrun? I don't think it's going to be quite an overrun, but it's pretty good. Unassigned divisions. We have more mechanized. Ready to go. Perfect. Are you guys ready to go? Yes. Okay. So now's the point where I need to take my navy. Where are you? All right, up here. Okay. We need to split you. Split you. Okay. Skill. Sortie efficiency. I guess a couple of these admirals are going to have to do for the time being. Okay, so you are going to patrol here, here, and here. You are going to patrol here, here, and here. And then the bulk of my navy is going to patrol here. Actually, we should do escort. Convoy escort. That's what I want. Here. I think we'll be able to get the range that I'm looking for. Sort of? Maybe? Let's see. American school is done. I have no idea if that actually is going to lead to anything useful, but oh well. Okay, so more recon is nice. We could get some research bonuses for support tech, which actually might be nice too. Don't necessarily need the manpower factor right now. It's not as much as you'd think. Let's go for the WACs. See if that works. Sure, I'll take some more divisions. That's nice of you. Ships will be arriving here shortly. Okay, now we have control over all of this. So once the Navy arrives, is this going to be enough? The Western Mediterranean Sea. Here comes the Navy. And there we go. Are you ready? Yes, they can land. Okay, I hope this works. Let's go ahead and do the naval invasion of Sardinia. Perfect. Okay, good. You guys kind of need to push everything you got. Never mind. That didn't work out very well. You guys grab this. You guys head down here. You grab this. Let's just try to free all of those guys up. New research is available. Floating airfield, carrier organization, and sortie efficiency. Now, we can get a little bit more fleet and being doctrines if we wait, so I don't necessarily want to research any more of those right now. By the way, we're only a month from getting nukes. Let's go for an upgrade to radar, because I've kind of been wanting to do that for a while, and I haven't done it. Okay, he's got a lot of troops stacking up around his capital. This is going to be difficult for me to get, but in the meantime, he's also going to take a load of attrition, I think. So, should be okay. Keep you guys pinned down a little bit while we get a surround in on you. Here come more Germans. Lend-Lease, no. And I don't know what to do with these mechanized right now. Oh, we also have some more of these guys. So let's go ahead and create a new army. New army with a new general. What do we got? Out of supply, armor attack. That's pretty good. It's only level 2, but for now, that'll have to be all right. All right, add the mechanized into here as well. Walton Walker, what should we do with you? Set up a new naval invasion, probably. Can I get into this? Can I get... I don't have range to get to the Bay of Biscay. That's the problem. I kind of need it. Kind of hard to take down the Commune of France if I can't get to their capital, and I don't think I can go through the French Republic. Even so, maybe I'll get there eventually. Let's try setting up a naval invasion from here. Actually, that's terrible because that's another sea tile. Let's go from Washington to Bordeaux area. Set up here. I think that'll be enough. The Commune of France is going to be pretty weak, so I shouldn't feel like I have much to worry about, but just in case. All right, that's a bunch more troops that are going to get routed. Looking good, looking good. So they're dead. That's going to be quite the surround going in on their capital. You guys can push through here, make sure that gets finished off. Those troops have been overrun. So now everything should be setting up right here. Everything. You're all going here, right? Yes. All right. We'll let them reorganize themselves for a little bit. Their organization's looking quite low. They're taking 52% attrition. So pretty much all I should have to do is wait them out. But I'm also having a lot of supply issues. 79%? Ow. How? How is it that bad? Yikes. Yeah, I'm going to be glad to get out of South America. I really am. How are we doing on our justification of war against Iceland? We are almost done, actually. So once this fleet, or these guys arrive, we need to pull the fleet to go and clear a path up to Iceland, I think. All right, here come the troops. We're going to see if we can knock these guys out. I would like to have some puppet nations. I mean, they'll join the League of American States, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, because this isn't America, but it's okay. It's okay. I don't mind, as long as I got the puppets in order to take over everything. All right, landed troops. Good. He shouldn't be able to do much of anything. Push. There we go. Strategic bomber and nuclear bombs are done. Go to Cagliari. That should be fast. Well, now that we have the nuclear bombs, that's pretty good. We'll go for... What else should we go for? I don't need the rocket engines. They just don't do much for me at this stage of the game. Let's go for some more air doctrine. More bombers? Eh. Could upgrade the carriers and stuff, I suppose, but meh. Improved anti-tank is tempting. Don't need upgrades to those. Could work on some more of these. Infantry anti-tank? Yes. Let's go ahead and start researching the infantry anti-tank. Cagliari, Cagliari, you must die. You must die. And they should capitulate now, right? Or not? Fine. Let's just clear them all out. We have the combat width. Some of you guys back up and go this way. Perfect. I have free military factories, but I'll figure out what to do with that in a second. Are we seriously going to struggle through this right now? I mean, I get that we're having attrition problems, but we have plenty of supplies to start us off, right? This shouldn't be that bad. Come on. Push him out. Some of you mechanized, stop what you're doing. You can't go this way yet. Here we go. There we go. Defend. Push. How does he even have this many troops? He's on a freaking island. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Have we finished off Bolivia yet? The answer is almost, but no. Do it again, but better. Bush, you've got all the troops in the world. This shouldn't be that freaking hard. Mechanized is done. Companies, maybe, artillery. Let's go ahead and upgrade the improved anti-tank, since that's something we probably all want to do. How do you seriously have this many troops able to hold me back? This is a little insane, right? Not just me? Push where you can. Why is this so hard? I hate mountains sometimes. I really do. Alright, well, we'll get there eventually. In the meantime, how have you not capitulated? You've got nothing, right? Pretty sure. Alright. Well, go here. Apparently we don't have enough naval stuff, so let's get some naval bases. Get some supplies. Doop. Whoops. Doop. Doop. Okay. And then I'll have you set up a new naval invasion from here to here. That should be okay. That won't take you too long, right? 84 days? It shouldn't even take you 84 days. That's just a hop, skip, and a jump. It's like practically nothing. Come on, what are you talking about? All right, yeah, we actually are having serious attrition issues. Wow. This is a problem. Create the WACs. Good. Army Ranger Corps, Battlecruiser efforts, conscription law. Let's go for the Battlecruiser efforts and start working toward the finishing of the Fleet in Being Doctrine. We're going to need even more of the chromium, unfortunately, so let's get more. Could use some steel. There's not a lot of steel to go around, actually. We're kind of done on that front. Uh-oh. I may have to go to, like, closed economy. That would be a little on the awkward side, wouldn't it? Kind of would like not to do that. You get some pretty nasty factory problems if you don't, or if you do. All right. All right. All right. Navy. We're going to take you guys. Hold patrol here, here, and here. And then you guys hold patrol from here and here. That. Okay, there we go. That should give us all we need to get to Iceland. Ideally. And yeah, the faster you can build these naval bases, please, the better. So we can get some more supplies, because their organization is way too low. Wait! Ah! There goes Bolivia. We finally got through to it. Take all states, end turn, done. That's out of the way. I'll release them in probably just a moment. What else are we producing that's out of date? Oh, right, mechanized. Let's go ahead and upgrade you. Upgrade you. The rest of that seems okay. Tanks should be all fine. Aircraft should be all fine. We're finishing up these battleships, and we are now producing the rest. So everything else should be okay. Let us liberate them under a friendly government. And there's Bolivia. And now we have everything except for the Entente under our control in the League of American States. Good. So, if I can finish off the war with the Third International, we'll release Chile. I'll try to get some kind of staging grounds to fight the Entente on their turf. And I think my Navy may have gotten to a point where it's large enough with enough battleships that we can actually hold our own, which I would like. So we'll see. Maintenance company is done. Good. Can we upgrade some more? Yes. Let's go for logistics companies for a minute, because these guys are taking up way too many supplies. And we still need more steel. Oh, boy. This is not good. I don't know if I have a choice. I may have to. Let's go to limited exports, which is going to reduce my output for factories even more, but we need to make sure that we have all of the materials. And now we're not having any steel issues. No steel issues at all. Let's go ahead and stop trading with these people. That's better. Actually, just cancel all imports. And that we actually are fine. Wow, okay. I do still need more chromium, because we're not really producing much of our own, but there we go. That's better. Heck of a lot better. You guys are done. Perfect. Go ahead and stage a naval invasion of Norway, probably. Let's see if we can land here, I guess. This should be fine. Okay. That's what we want to do. That's what we want to do. Navy has created a path to Iceland. Before we lose our war goal, let's go ahead and declare our war. We're going to call in our allies. Go. Which army do I even have doing this? Is it the 15 divisions? You guys. Ah, this army. Okay, you guys should be fine as you are. Let's go ahead and launch the naval invasion. And here goes nothing. We'll try to take over Iceland and see if we can get some more access to the rest of Europe. All right, thank you all very much for watching. I do hope that you enjoyed. If so, then be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.